Proud as a Paragon by Dr. Kryn McClain. One day, I had an idea. It was an idea forged during one of the most difficult times in my life. I was a new mom, recovering from a C-section with a spouse who worked 80 to 100 hours a week. We had just moved into a new home with our 4-month-old, and I was also in the middle of writing a dissertation for my doctorate. Looking back, I don't know how I juggled it all, especially with little sleep, as my midnight snack machine was constantly reminding me services were required. I went back to work at my full-time job as a clinical coordinator for a behavioral health company. Before I'd been back for a full 30 days, my supervisor and mentor informed me my position had been eliminated. I was devastated. I cried. I was angry. I talked about it with my parents and closest colleagues. As I looked for other jobs, I had a constant thought of starting my own company, a company that focused on quality training and caring about the well-being of employees. I shared my idea with my now business partner, who supported my idea and nourished it to grow. She said, "Let's start a revolution." And we did. I became curious, how do organizations exist? There is no man behind the curtain, so to speak, and there must be a way to start a company. Google became my new best friend. I learned how to form an LLC, hire employees, and what I would need to do to get started. My idea started to grow. I wanted to start my own company and do better by the people by creating an emotionally safe working environment with competitive paying jobs. We reject the notion that behavioral healthcare workers should accept a low and barely livable wage and compensate our employees at rates that are, at times, higher than my own. We chose to name our new company Paragon Behavioral Health Services. The term Paragon spoke to us as we were looking for a strong, emblematic name for our business because of how it is defined, which is a person or thing regarded as a perfect example of a particular quality. If one thing was clear when we discussed our new business, it was that we were striving to build something that would be a model of excellence, so Paragon fit perfectly. Healthy and inspirational leaders rarely occur by chance. Strong, dedicated, and supportive leadership skills are cultivated deliberately with great attention and care. We are intentional with our decision-making, careful to use the appropriate lens to ensure we are adhering to our vision and philosophy of care. In the middle of growing our company, I successfully defended my dissertation. My son is one of the kindest souls I have ever met. My spouse and I are closer than ever through our support for each other's desires to have meaningful careers. But most importantly, my partner and I are watching our vision become a reality and forge a new path in our industry. Today, Paragon has been serving our autistic and mental health communities for 4 years. We have 3 locations across 2 states, have created more than 75 jobs, and survived a pandemic. We don't just view our employees as numbers, but rather families to take care of and help thrive. Having the opportunity to lead Paragon has been one of the absolute pleasures of my life, and I couldn't be more excited for the journey ahead. Dr. McClain completed her doctorate in healthcare administration through A.T. Still University. In addition, she is a licensed professional counselor in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and a trauma-focused cognitive behavior therapist. She holds a master's degree from St. Bonaventure University and a bachelor's from Cayuga College. Kryn and myself have become good friends over the past year. If you enjoyed that inspirational story and would like to read some more, I encourage you to check out Beacons in the Darkness, Inspirational Stories from People I Know, available anywhere books are sold, of the profits of which are dedicated to an animal rescue in Western New York.